Hello from sunny southern Alberta. On this episode of the Tiny House Master Plan, we get to go pick up our amazing trailer. And if I may be so bold, I'll go ahead and say that it's possibly the best tiny house trailer I've ever seen. All right, let's jump in the car and let's go check out Oasis Trailer Manufacturing. All right, so we've arrived at Oasis Trailer Manufacturing. Super excited to go and see their operations, check out how they make their trailers, and of course see our state-of-the-art trailer using Timbren silent ride system and Oasis's amazing design. Let's go for a tour around and go visit Henry inside. He's been instrumental to this project. Henry!
Kenton!
Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you. We've been talking on the phone a lot.
Yes. You doing fist bumps?
Yeah,
and elbow bumps? Okay, what do we got in store for today? I'm super excited.
Well, I am excited too. We had lots of fun building the trailer. We're going to step in the office. We'll talk about it a little bit there, and then we'll hop into the shop and yeah, we'll show you where it's at and what we did with it.
Awesome. Let's go inside, I guess.
All right. My name is Henry Friesen, president of Oasis Trailer Manufacturing. We way more specialize in custom building because more and more of the big manufacturers kind of went away from the custom, so we started focusing on the custom builds. And so we can meet everybody's needs really. We build for recreationals, for sports and stuff. We build trailers for that. Oil field, we've built multiple custom units, especially for oil field companies, for construction, for just your everyday farm user. So we've built all kinds of different units over the years. Also, in the last several years, tiny house chassis have really become a thing. We've built multiple different kinds and sizes, and so our team that makes all this possible. I run the office part. Then we have George Lowen. He's a business partner, very knowledgeable man. He's been with Oasis for 13 years. Finishing department, there's Klaus Friesen, my dad. He takes care of all the finishing, the decking, wiring, painting, nitpicking at everybody. But at the end of the day, his job is to make sure that the product leaves our yard with all the quality that we aim for every single day. So yeah, great team. All right, this is where the magic happens. Come on in. All right, let's do a quick tour. So everything begins at the saw here. When the orders come in, they get brought to Jake, and Jake makes all the cuts, puts them on a little cart, and then from there we move forward. We have our plasma table is over there, our big shear. We have a couple of press brakes coming down the line. So our welding stations begin right here. We have 6 welding stations. And there's almost all of them have 2 guys. Let's see what's in production. So as you can see, we have many different trailers every day that are being worked on. All our cross members and front bumpers and so forth, they're all mass produced and stacked along here to save some time. And then we come up to the finishing department. Once the trailers are welded, they're being pulled out, painted, prepped first, painted, and then brought into here for finishing. And this middle trailer here is the one we're after. So this is the tiny house trailer. Triple 8,000-pound axles, gooseneck style. We have the stabilizer jacks. They're adjustable, and you can stabilize your unit. We bring out the wires for all your lighting. Once the structure is on top, you need to make sure you have your proper lights at the top corners as well, and this makes it very easy to do so. We have we call it the pan. All your plumbing, insulation, everything is very well protected from rodents and also obviously the grind, moisture, and weather on the roads. The way this flange sits here, your 2x4 wall will sit right on top, and now you can just simply take a drill through the wall, through this flange. You can take a bolt and just bolt it down, and it's very easy access. Another thing that we started doing very early on was the square fenders. Now these things are built out of 3/16 material, so they're somewhat structural. They're very, very sturdy. They're square, so when you're building your tiny house, you can build right around it, and you don't have to worry about the round edges. It's a lot simpler to build around. And then the reason we put these flanges here is when you set your wall, they're flush with the outside. Your 2x4 comes along here, and then your outside, your exterior finish, you can just wrap it, like just bring it right across, and it's a sealed finish. So moisture can't get in and so forth. Now I mentioned these awesome axles earlier. The axles are hard to see, but they are the Timbren 8,000-pound suspension. It's a rubberized suspension. Just a phenomenal. It's going to make it for a really nice ride. Soft, but yet sturdy. So some of the benefits of this Timbren suspension, they use an AON rubber. They use a longer control arm. Also, it's a drop suspension, so it makes it for lower gravity. Much more stable for towing. It's great suspension. It's very phenomenal. We brought this neck as low as we possibly could go, so you have more space once the house is on here. We have two 12,000-pound jacks at the front, and we did build them in a way where you have the option to separate the two and use them as stabilizers if your ground is unstable. These 45-degree angles here, our reason for doing that is simply it gives you more turning radius room for your truck, for sure. And it's also somewhat of a aerodynamic offset. So when you're pulling it down the highways, the air it doesn't just hit a solid straight wall. So it can, that's some fuel economy, I guess. And yeah, just a simpler or easier tow. We did go ahead with the kingpin attachment, which is a very, very safe way of towing this vehicle down the highway. Our wiring, like I mentioned, rated -65. It's really flexible, and it stays like this no matter how cold it gets. And one of the very key things about it, if you see there, all our 7RV plugs are double prong. And this is stainless steel, so rust can't get at it, and there's always connection because it's double pronged. So that's a really handy plug-in to have. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, all our wiring runs in tube as much as we possibly can. Even all of this wiring for all these lights, clearance lights, this we select all tube, and all the wire runs inside. So weather can't get at it. And then when it comes to down here, like I mentioned earlier, we have easy access here. However, all our wiring runs inside main frame, which is also tube. So it runs up to the axles for your brakes, and then from there it continues on towards the back for all your brake lights and signal lights and everything. All runs inside the main frame, inside of a tube. So you have no exposed wiring other than the little bit that heads to your axles for your brakes. That's it. Just another strong built trailer built by Team Oasis, where quality is our #1 focus, and customer satisfaction for sure. We want to make sure that each trailer that leaves our yard does the job that it was intended to do, and we take great pride in that, and we have no doubt that this unit is going to do just exactly that.
This is truly a community story, pulling together companies from around Alberta and across Canada to accomplish this master plan. This plan to use a tiny house to entertain a whole country, to provide education and entertainment in the time that we need it most. Proof of that is this trailer. Thanks to Oasis and Timbren, we could not ask for a better foundation for this tiny house. But furthermore, we don't actually have a truck sponsor yet. So I reached out in the last couple of days and had someone come to the Grapevine. And you know what? I'm just amazed at the generosity and the community spirit that exists in Alberta, that we stand strong for each other. Huge thanks as well to Rockbusters Oil Field Performance. They're helping us haul this trailer back to our shop while we still chase and get a truck sponsor. So thank you everyone for your contributions to this project, for making this community story come alive. All right, let's get this thing loaded up. Well, howdy there. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Trailer.
It's a pretty nice looking trailer, eh?
This is for a tiny house master plan.
That's us. You here to help us out today?
You got her. You got her.
Well, huge thanks to you guys. We really appreciate your help getting this back to our shop today.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
All right, let's load her up.
All right, let's give her. Well, we got her loaded. So we're off to the rodeo. We'll head her north now with the trailer. And thank you very much. See you again.
Oh, Henry, this has been such a pleasure to meet your team, to see your shop, and to check out your amazing craftsmanship that you guys are putting out.
Thanks for the kind words, and we enjoyed having you here and showing you what we do. And yeah, we're excited to see what the end result will look like. And yeah, we're happy to have played a part in this big venture of yours. So
thank you so much.
you're very, very welcome. All the best. And yeah, like I said, we're excited to see the finished product.
And maybe we'll see you later on the show. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Surprise, probably.
All right, well, take care. Wish me a safe drive.
Yeah.
It's about 5 hours back, so.
Yes, well, yes, drive safe.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya.
What an amazing day. Thank you to all the amazing companies, all the amazing sponsors who have made this show possible, and we look forward to building a state-of-the-art tiny house, taking it for a tour of a lifetime across Canada, and then giving it away. Make sure to like and subscribe to follow this incredible journey. And also, it's partly how you can win the house. I'll put the information down below in the description of this video so you can learn how you could possibly win this house. All right, take care, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Tiny House Master Plan.